Hi guys. So most of you will be writing your essay paper in upcoming mains. So I wanted to share with you 5 points which are really going to help you in writing a brilliant essay and you can get above 135 marks. I have got above 135 marks in 2020 UPSC. So I'm going to share with you my strategy, my 5 points which are really going to help you. And all of us know the basic introduction, start with an anecdote, then write the body part, then conclude the essay. So I'm not going to tell you that. What I'm going to tell you is that always keep in mind that each paragraph is an essay in itself. So what do you mean? What do I mean by that? So you have to express the exact message of the essay in each paragraph, and every page should have around 3 paragraphs. All right, so you will be writing around 100 words in each page, so you will be writing 12 pages, so that will be around 1200 words. So 3 into 12, 36 paragraphs you are going to write, and each paragraph should have one idea. Okay, so this is the main point. Divide your essay into several paragraphs. Then, second point, always mention some concept in that paragraph. For example, mention John Rawls' theory in one paragraph, depending upon the essay topic that you have. Or you can mention Amartya Sen, or you can mention any theory that you know. For example, Weber, Max Weber, Kautilya, or any theory that you know. Try to mention a concept in each paragraph, followed by a relevant example. So the third point is always mention a relevant example that elucidates your concept. And that example should be very relevant to today's context. So you can mention, for instance, the protest over the farm bills, and you can link it with the concept of pressure groups, okay, as per your essay topic. All right, so you mention the concept of pressure groups, and then you mention the farm protests, just linking it how in public policy discourse the pressure groups are trying to influence the government through direct action. I hope you are getting the point. So this is the third point. Okay, always mention the correct relevant example in each paragraph. So now what is the fourth point? The fourth point is quotation. Not in all paragraphs, but try to mention one quote of a good thinker like Aristotle or Mandela or Mahatma Gandhi. Try to mention one quote in every 2 to 3 pages. So after writing 3 pages, there should be one quote. And I always used a quote to connect two paragraphs. Whenever I wanted to divide my line of thought, so I included one quotation, and then I began writing another line of thought. Okay, so in between two paragraphs, you insert a quotation. That quotation can be any philosopher, any thinker, or any environmentalist. Okay, Sundarlal Bahuguna or David Attenborough or anybody, just to break that line of thought, and then you can again start writing those small paragraphs. Okay, now the last point is structure, structure, structure. This is the fifth point, the fifth mantra that I wanted to share. Structure, structure, structure. Okay, so what do you mean by structure? Structuring means a logical, coherent, and critical reasoning approach. Okay, you start writing by answering certain questions. First you start with why, then you go with what, and in the what you mention all the dimensions, and then you give your thesis in support of the topic, the essay topic that you have. Once you write the thesis, then you write the antithesis of that, and in the conclusion part, when you are concluding in 2 3 pages, you write the synthesis of that. Okay, the middle path that we take in UPSC, all of you know that. So you take the synthesis, you take the antithesis, you combine, and you take the middle path, right? So that becomes your conclusion. So this structuring, starting from the why, then what, then how, causes, consequences, and synthesis, and all these things together will be a logical coherent flow. You must be understanding what I'm trying to say. So this structure is the fifth mantra. This is the most important thing. So the last thing is also the most important thing. The fifth mantra is as important as the first mantra, which I told you, that your each paragraph is like an essay in itself. So treat your essay in the form of 36 paragraphs that you are going to communicate to the examiner. So you are going to tell the examiner 36 different ideas in a way, okay? And those 36 ideas, 36 paragraphs are going to be structured in a logical, coherent, well reasonable and well thought out manner. And you are going to really impress the examiner by giving him or her suitable concepts, relevant examples in each paragraph. Okay, so this is the strategy that I used, starting from the introduction to the body part and then the conclusion. I always divided my essay in miniature essays, and each paragraph was like an essay. Okay, I hope you are getting the point, and I wish you all the very best for the upcoming mains exam. And if you have any doubts, just tell me in the comments, and I'm going to explain you everything what I mean. I'm not giving you a very detailed lecture because you do not have time, okay, and I cannot explain everything in one video. So I'm just giving you these 5 points that I have in my mind right now, like how to score above 135 marks, because I have scored above 135. Okay, so this is all I wanted to share. Thank you so much, and if you have any doubts or any comments, please throw your comments in the comment section on YouTube. Okay, thank you so much. All the very best.